Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I was just checking out my laptop here, seeing what's going. Good morning to everybody. Hi, Arlene. Good morning. Today is Monday and it's the 23rd. Oh my goodness, 2 days till Christmas. 2 days until Christmas. Now, my stream is usually really jumpy. In the morning, I'm not sure why. I don't know why. And it loses sound. I am working on Carvedecember. I worked on it a little yesterday afternoon in Tanya's group when Tanya, a little bird, and these are old-fashioned Christmas ornaments. Then last night, while I was uploading a video, I stamped this little figure. I can't quite call him Santa Claus. He's just got a fur coat on. And I carved him out. I haven't stamped him off yet. I want to show you something about this process that I did last night. The little glass bird. Here are some of the others that I have stamped. I've stamped this curly Q and the A and the inside of the little square there. Played with the A down there. Here's the A's, the gingerbread house and the different A's that I started out with. I guess they're not as bad. As I come back and look at them, they really aren't that bad. But, you know, wasn't not thrilled with my curves on these. Here's more of the gingerbread house. This should really be page 1. Then I did some of this sort of, and I did a background stamp here. How many do I have? 1, 4, 5. This is 6. I actually carved that twice, I think. So how did I have? 1, miscounted. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did this little one. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then this is I did one up here, which wasn't really that good. 9. This goes like that. That was a design thing. That's not a stamp off. 9 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I carved 13. Oh, and then I did the postcard, 14. And today's the 23rd. So what? I have 9 to go. To catch up. I'll get that done. So I'm going to catch myself up. I'm really not keeping count, but I am keeping count, if that makes any sense. I'd like to get at least 31, but I am so enjoying these little bulbs, these old-fashioned glass bulbs on here, that I may do 31 of those before I'm all done. Hi, Bethany. Good morning, Joyce. Ray says, good morning, Ray. She says, I'll be back later. She needs to fix coffee breakfast. Joyce says, I need to sleep till 7. Then lots to do. Well, you get your rest, Joyce. Bethany says, hope you are all warm and cozy. In Michigan, we had the 50s, and it's supposed to be the same today. Yes, we're having some nice weather here today, too. Yay. Arlene is in the house. Hi, Arlene and Ray. They're saying good morning to everybody out there. Thanks for joining me live in the morning. We're in the wee hours of the morning. Now, I have not stamped this off, so I have this page here that I scribbled a design that I didn't like. I was just playing, so I'm going to use that to stamp these off. So, let's put this piece of paper. And I need a pen. Yeah, I put all my pens over here out of the way. I'm also going to work on my January Jam Journals cover because I want to get those done for the New Year's stream. So this is Carvedecember. $2019, and this is 12/23/19, and I'm doing old-fashioned. It took me 22 days to figure out what I wanted to carve for Carvedecember and really settle on it. Old-fashioned glass Christmas ornaments. And what I think would be nice if I could get a whole series of these to do a tree, like a pencil tree type thing, stamp them, you know, maybe 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and do a flip page. Do a flip page and have them clear that opens up. That might be fun to do. So I'm inspired. I don't know if I'll get it done or not. Oh, thank you, Bethany. That's so encouraging. Arlene says, y'all pass the cold and wet on to us. It's 43 and it's still raining. Oh, dear. Well, we didn't mean to on purpose. We've been having some nice days. I'm getting inspired out of this book. I uploaded a video late last night. And I showed this book. It's by Robert Brenner. And I got it to fussy cut out of, but I don't think I'll fussy cut. It's too nice to fussy cut. It's a book for collectors. It's a collectible guide. And it's put out by SCHIFFER Publishing Company. Christmas Revisited, and it's the 3rd edition. What am I using for carving block? I'll show you here. I'm using these Pentel erasers for these smaller ornaments. And then for this size, this is just speedball carving material, the carving rubber. And I have some Moo-Carve that Anne sent me, and I haven't used it yet. Let's see. Let's just get this one out. See, there's some Moo-Carve here. There's some Moo-Carve here, and I haven't carved it. But Suzanne says, why don't you carve your new Penelope on there? I'm going to do a new Penelope when she gets her new look in January. I was hoping to get that done this month, but I've got a lot of hoping to get done stuff this month to do. So we'll just do it. It's just art. It doesn't have to be done. So I'm keeping my erasers out. But I am so inspired by this book. Because see, it's got some of those bubble bulbs. Some of those round bubble bulbs with the big peak. And there's some candles in here. I don't know where they are. Here, like candles like that, bubble candles. Those would be fun to carve. Little figurines. This is where this one right here that you're looking at right here is what inspired this one. I guess it's a Santa Claus, but I don't think mine looks much like a Santa Claus. Mustache on him. I got sort of a beard, but it almost looks like the collar of a coat here. So I'm just going to call this a little Christmas figure. I don't think mine is a Santa Claus. I'll have to recarve Santa Claus. But there's just so many little, this looks like a owl here. Little stocking or something there. Baseballs. Here's more of those bulbs. Round bulbs. So these are really inspiring. It'd be fun to do some of these faces. So let's put this aside for a moment, and I'm going to maybe zoom in. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning. Rhonda, your envelope is all finished, but I have to be honest with you. I'm not planning on going anyplace until after. I'm going to sneeze. I probably won't get any place today and tomorrow, and Wednesday is Christmas. So if you guys can hold off until the end of the week, I have you and Sue's, and I'm doing one for Laura. I still have to do the other side of Laura's, the address side of Laura's. So if you can hold off, I'll get it out to you. It's still Christmassy, but, what do I say? It's not really, it's snowy. It could be as much for January as for December. Let me zoom in. Yeah, got to get control of my cursor here. They take control of my screen, and I don't have much control. Let me zoom in while I stamp this off. Okay. So right down in here. And this would be the first impression. I haven't stamped this off yet. So we'll see how this little guy stamps off. Although I did use a Sharpie, and that's what I want to show you guys while I'm carving. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think that's more of a, I'm pretty happy with it. Can you see him? I'm not even sure that I need to clean him up any. He's kind of a sweet face. I think I'll leave it alone. I don't think I need to do anything to it. So let's just kind of, there's that blue underneath it here. Let's just kind of get this, because I'm going to carve on this side. I want to draw another one and carve it out. I'm really happy with that. Let's see. I'm going to call this, I don't know. what to call it, little, I'm just going to call it a figure. Figure one. Glass ornament. So let's do another one. I'm in the mood to do these. Let me choose one here. I like the little bear there. These are called brass-capped ornaments. These are kind of cool. Maybe I'll do those on my smaller pieces, my little 1.5 inches. I like those. A little boy playing Santa. It does, doesn't it? Thank you, Rhonda. Aw. Well, that's a diddle because you thought of me. You sent me this really nice happy mail. How could I not think of you? Aw. Duck. Boy, that's a little kitty, but it's all transparent. That's a kitty. See, here's the gesture that I used as inspiration. That was really hard to do, that tiny face. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I'll do one of those baubles. I'll see. There's so much to get inspired on. Here's another gesture here. I like that one too. Yeah, this is a collectibles guide. There's something, I was going to cut it up, but there's no way I'm cutting it up now. Oh, look, there's a little nutcracker soldier there. Let's do that little soldier. I like him. He's cute. Isn't he cute? I'll do him. Or I'll get inspired by him. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting inspired. I'm getting inspired. So I'm just going to set my book over to the side here. Yeah, I've got so much stuff on my desk. It's almost too much here. All righty. So I need my pen. I threw all my pens over here. And that one is going dry on me. Yeah. What happened to it? I'm looking for my ink pen that I was using. This one. Let's see what else you guys are saying here. Mary, did you remove your Carve December video? No, it's still out there, isn't it? Let me go check. Whoops. No, it's still there. Right here. Carve December 2019 old-fashioned ornaments. You know, strange things have been happening because Cheryl messaged me the other day and said, you have two of your, I streamed. It was either the Friday night stream or the Friday morning stream last week or the Thursday one. She says, there's two of them out there. And I looked and I only had one. So as far as I can tell, it's still out there. If you go to the video tab, it should be, you should see a live, and then you should see one that has hashtag carvedecember. Let me check on my in my dashboard here on my videos tab. No, it says it's still there. Oh, there may have been one that I put up that, well, you should be able to watch it. Let's see. You tried to watch it, but it says it's been removed. No, mine's going. It says video will play after ads. You have to wait for the ads to, well, we can skip that one. But there it is right there. So I think YouTube does strange things. I don't know. I know Cheryl had messaged me last week with something crazy that was going on. And I said, no, I only got one out there. And I went back and checked, and there was only one there on my side. And she went and looked again, and she said, I swear I saw two. So, there's YouTube sometimes is what we say, flaky. It says it's been removed. Huh. Why don't you wait till later this morning and try it again and let me know if you still have an issue? Let me do this. I can come in here and I can switch an account. Let me switch my account and go to let me go to an account, a different account here, and see if I can play it on a different account. Here it is. No, it's there. It's got 45 views. It was up late last night. So, and I am finding that my live streams get a lot more views than when I do the standalones. And I don't know if they're just not putting out the notifications, if the notifications get lost. I don't know. Let me go back to my account here because I need to watch what I'm doing. My live. But I've noticed that, and I think that I've noticed some of the other creators have said their views have really fallen down. And I know my subscriber count has fallen down. I've been at 7,680. I was up to 80, and they knocked it down. They knocked it clear down to 60. They took away 20 subscribers. And I mean, they didn't take it all in one swoop. They'd take like 10, and then I built back up, and then they knock off what I built up, and then they knock off more, and I build up some, and they knock it down. Now I noticed that I was at 7,670 this morning. I don't know what I'm at now. But I've noticed that I gained 6 subscribers, and they're going to take them away from me. They knocked the last digit off of that subscriber count. When you look at my digit, will always be 0 because they knock off that last digit. They round it off because they think people are too paranoid about subscriber counts. And I'm just getting there. Of course, we're paranoid about it. What do you think? You base all your things that you do. Like if you get to 10,000 subscribers, you can have more YouTube benefits. And I've been trying so hard to get to 10,000 subscribers, but for the last 2 months, they've just almost cut off my subscribers. I just can't grow my channel. I've been complaining about it because I think that they're blocking. And then I went out. I thought I was subscribed to who was it? I was watching. Was it Sharon Marlowe? I thought I was subscribed to her, and sure enough, when I went out there, I'd been unsubscribed. And LP Red Flower, I know I was subscribed to her because I watch her all the time. And I went out there the other day and I was unsubscribed. So I think that their algorithm is screwed, to tell you the truth. And I think when they changed that last digit, my channel just quit growing. And I'm really mad at them. That's always one thing or another that they screw us over with. I can't grow my channel. And then they say, oh, these are all bogus accounts. And I'm going, baloney, I want a report of who you unsubscribed from my channel. And by the way, also report who you unsubscribed me to so that, but somebody I really want to watch, I can go back and subscribe to them. You get a report in your dashboard of when people subscribe to you. You can go out there and see who's subscribed to you, but you can't see who's been unsubscribed. And I don't care if somebody legitimate unsubscribes from me. That's their choice. But when YouTube goes messing around with anything with their fourth grade algorithm, AI machine, I just wish they quit messing with stuff. And the only reason they started messing with it is because they think we're too paranoid about subscriber counts. I'm going, baloney, ladies, baloney. Well, it's not ladies, baloney YouTube. I'm going to draw this little soldier. We're going to do the little soldier this morning. I'm going to start up here. Can you guys see? Should I go in one more? Hi, Carla. Good morning. Hi, Suze. Good morning. Hey, okay, here's the thing, Mary. This is Christmas week. This is the second day of Christmas week. Mary, stop bitching. Just enjoy one week. Letting it get to me. It really doesn't. It isn't that. Let's see. Let's just leave it here because that's where I'm comfortable. Is right here. Now let's move. Oops. There. Okay. If they would just quit messing with stuff, we'd all be happier. Or if they would test when they mess. They don't test. They just go do it. Well, I shouldn't say they don't test. That's not really true. I don't know what they do. But whatever they do, it's not working. All right, Mary, enough. All right. We're going to give him a little feather up here, if I can. He's got a little hat on with a band. But I do let him know. I let the Creator Insider know, people. I could go to the forum and post, but I usually go to the forum and post when I have a real problem. I mean, this is a problem, but it's not the problem that. Okay. All right, let's do the eyes here. And another eye. The eyes are hard. And he's got a little nose and he's got a little smile. The face is hard. It's so tiny. That face measures probably about 1/2 of an inch in diameter and probably about not quite 1/2 of an inch, more like 3/8 of an inch in height from the top of the band down to There, it's about 3/8 of an inch. A little bit wider. No, yeah, it's about a 1/2 of an inch wide. And that, to get a face out of that with your carving tool, is not the easiest thing in the world. He's got a little neck here. Maybe a little bit wider. Then he's got his shoulder coming this way. And a little arm. And he's holding a sword. We get the sword in there. And the sword goes right up to his face, like that. And his hand comes right in there. Now it's an ornament. It's a glass ornament. So it's made out of glass. So it isn't going to be. And then he's got an X, those straps on his chest. Like that. Now there's some tiny, tiny little gold bands. But I don't think I'm going to get them on there with my carving. So I'm just going to try to put 2 little buttons there. And we'll kind of give it a collar type thing in there. Now, as far as the bottom, because it's an ornament, it flares out like this. It almost looks like he's wearing a skirt, but it's really a bulb. It comes down like this, and his feet comes down like that. And it ends in a platform like that. And it might come up a little bit more here. Like that. And then he's got a belt going on in here. A little belt buckle. Maybe over a little more. And up around here. Something like that. Oh, he looks a little weird. Gotta fix him up a little here. Yeah. Little guy. Oh, he's cute. His feather actually has another band up here where his feather comes out of. I could have made him a little taller, but I didn't. So there he is. Of course, this is shaded in. This is shaded in, and this is shaded in. Now, what I wanted to show you guys was if I take and I have to be careful what I do here. If I take my marker, and I'm just marking in here for now because there's nothing much going on in here except for maybe some light. But if I take my Sharpie marker, sometimes when you do all this detail work, it gets a little hard to see where you've made the marks. Like in here, right in this area here. If I color that all in and then take my carving tool and carve out a little circle for a button, I'll be able to see that better while I'm carving. So I've been doing that. I did that with this little figure down here, and it worked really well. And this figure actually has a plaid shirt on, and I'm pretty sure I can't get that detailed on here, but we can make some little marks on it. His hat is colored in, and then this part up here has a little hanger part, and there'll be little stripes going across there for the, like the light bulb type thing. And then this is all colored in here. And there. Like that. And he's got the sword there. So let's get to carving him. So fun to do these. It is so fun to do these. Now I'm just going to take away the edge of the stamp here. This is something I usually do, especially when I've got a lot of white. I'm carving away the white. When I have a lot of white negative area, one of the first things I do around the edge here is if I don't, sometimes I come right up to the edge, but I'll carve away all of this and just barely on there. But here it'll be easier to carve away because he's more in the center of the stamp, and I can carve this edge away pretty easy. See what you guys are saying to me. Good morning, Anne. And later on today, I'm going to be putting up, last Friday night, I'm not sure if you were in my stream, but I did the slow version of doing the tat. And this weekend, I snipped that out of my stream and put it into a separate video. It's not up yet. I'll be putting that video up later today. It's about a 9 or 10 minute video. Just to let you know. Who else is in here? Arlene and Sue. Sue says, I searched and only found fine, not super fine. What are you talking about? Oh, the blades? A super fine. Yeah, they, let me get my little box of blades out here. They do a number, these they call number 1 block printing. These are speedball. And that is what I have on this, is the number 1. This is just a little bit larger, so I don't know if they call it the 2 or the 10 or what, but I go by the small ones. These are number 1s, and then this is kind of like a medium. It's a V, as in Victor blade. They don't call it a V blade. I call it a V blade. Blades are extremely sharp, tempered steel cutters. I got these at Dick Blick. You can get these, and you can get this size with the little bit larger blade. And you can get these scoop blades. They're a little bit larger. And then you can get a square. You can get kind of like a square, a 3. It has a side that comes down, a bottom, and a side that goes up. And you can get the knife blade. There's about 5 of them. There might be, in the set, there might be 2 scoops, or I can't remember. Let's see what's in here. And I have this is the square here. I don't know if you can see it very well. That's the square. Can't see it. You can't see it very well. Trying to get it up close. But it's a square. That's probably about as good as you're going to see it. Whoops. Sorry. I'm trying to get it centered. It's a square blade. It's got 2 sides and a bottom, and the sides are perpendicular to the bottom. And this is the knife blade here. And then you've got a scoop blade. I think there's 2 scoop blades, but I don't have the other one here. Oh, maybe this is the other one. No, is that a square again? That's another square. I think there's another scoop blade that I don't have out, because the square, I don't think the square is sold in the set. The square you buy separately. So put that in there. So I get mine at Dick Blick. You have to look for linoleum cutters or just look for cutters, Cutters. But I look for linoleum cutters. I just feel like it zooms in it a little bit better. In on it a little better. Thank you, Carla. Let's see. They're saying good morning to Anne. The super fine, I think this little number 1 V blade is as small as they get. If they get any smaller than that, I haven't found them either. But this is called a number 1, and I suppose that may be what you're calling the super fine. Good morning, Suze. Let's see. Hi, Michelle. Oh, thank you. Michelle said that the video plays okay for her, the one that I put up last night. Thank you, Michelle, if you're listening. I appreciate your posting that. Hi, Mary, too. Good morning. And Mary, I still have your envelope, too. I was telling the gals that I did envelopes for, Rhonda and Suze, and Laura isn't in here yet, or I don't know if she's coming in, but I still have those envelopes that I probably will not get mailed until after Christmas. I'm not planning on going any place today or tomorrow, and Wednesday's Christmas. But I need to get to the library, and I wanted to do that this weekend. I need to get to the library, and I just don't have the oomph to go out. Staying home a couple of days. I want to stay home. I've been running here and running there all December. But there's snow scenes, so they can still be applicable for January. Hi, Hudson Sailor. Good morning. Hudson, I keep forgetting your first name. Is it Nell? I forget. Or Nancy. I think it's Nancy. Isn't your first name Nancy? Thank you, Michelle. Nancy, yeah. Good morning, Nancy. Glad to have you guys join me this morning. The reason I didn't get to the library this weekend is yesterday was Tanya's stream, and I wanted to watch that. And Saturday, Lucia streamed in the morning, and Sharon Marlowe and both Lucia are new streamers. And I wanted to watch them. Sharon streamed in the evening around 4, late afternoon, around 4. And then Beth Schuler, I joined Beth Schuler this weekend. And so there was just no time to go to the library. I was on YouTube all weekend. Sharon Marlowe, she comes in here quite often, and she's starting to stream. She's going to stream on Wednesday nights. I'm not going to stream on Wednesday nights anymore. I'm kind of giving that up to Sharon and Lucia when she wants. I'm going to let those two work out what they're doing there, what they want to do on that. We had a nice little chat yesterday, and I said, the thing is, I was kind of keeping that spot warm. Becky used to stream on Wednesday nights. And she decided that she liked to stream in the afternoon because she gets to talk to more of the international people. So Becky went to streaming on Wednesday and Thursday afternoons. And I was kind of keeping that spot warm in case Becky wanted to come back on Wednesday nights. But when I stream on Wednesday nights, I don't know when to quit, and I get real tired, and then I sometimes miss my Thursday stream or I'm late for it. And so I'm going, that would be a good time slot. Sharon was looking for a good time slot, and I'm going, well, Wednesday nights would be good for her. So we had a discussion yesterday, and she's going to stream on Wednesday nights. I stream all night. I stream a lot, don't I? I'm not quite as bad as the pink poodle. The pink poodle streams a lot too. So, but you know what? Once you get going here, you stream a lot, but you're sharing what you're doing, and it's hard to quit. It's hard to quit. And you know, I can, like, I came in here while my video was uploading the other day, or last night, and I couldn't do anything, so I started carving this guy. But the thing of it is that you get to streaming, and you know, I might as well be, I mean, you get to working on your art, and then, well, I might as well be doing this live, you know, might as well be sharing it live. And so you turn the live on. But I'm pretty consistent on my times. Tuesday and Thursday morning at 4 a.m. Central, at 4:30 a.m. Central is my consistent early morning hours. And then Friday nights at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And then on days like today, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, it's kind of optional whether I stream or not. Like if I oversleep or something and it's Monday, it's not as big of a deal to me. So you may or may not see me on Monday, Wednesday, or Fridays. But I've got so much I want to get done, and I might as well be streaming. Arlene says, I don't stream, but it's the same thing. When I get on a roll, I go all night instead of sleeping. Yeah, that must be a carryover from our college days, Arlene, or our school days. When you get all involved in doing what you're doing, you know, or if you're studying for a test. Mary too says it's crazy how time goes when you're on a roll. Yes, it is. Yeah. I got another standalone video that I need to get done. I'm going to be making some announcements, but I'm not quite ready to do that yet. Most of it you've heard already, but I want to put it in a video, so I'm going to do a standalone video, and then I'll probably talk about it live. But I still have my December art journal to do, but after I get done with this stamp this morning, I want to work on my January gem journal covers, because we want to I want to give them away on Christmas Eve. Not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve day. Yeah. But I really like this polymer eraser because it does carve nice. It carves nice. And I would really like to get a big set of these glass bulb ornaments. kind of got a late start on them. Wasn't sure what I wanted to do. That was the problem. I illuminated letters. I need to practice more on my lettering. And I have too much going on to worry about that now. Something about that always makes me think something bad is coming. Oh, no, nothing bad. Nothing bad. Just a few things. Nothing, nope, nothing bad. Just announcements. So you guys know where I'm at. If that's what you mean, Carla. Michelle says, I haven't tried streaming, only a few regular video posts so far. Nervous enough with that. Well, you know, that's it too. I started my channel in June of 2013. And I didn't even have the capability to stream, because at that time you had to have all this extra camera set up that to the encoders and all of that, and it was too much for me to handle. So I did not start streaming until I got down here to Nebraska, and that was the middle of 2016. But those first 3 years, all I did were videos, Michelle. So let's go to Michelle's channel. Let's go to your channel, Michelle. I don't think I'm subscribed to you. Let's see what you're doing. 3 more. Oh, I got to get rid of this. So no, I don't see any videos out there for you, Michelle. Art videos at, HTTP. So you must have taken them down, because I don't even see an about for you. But the thing of it is to do what Michelle is doing. Do some videos, get used to it. You don't have to put them live if you're not comfortable with them. And practice doing some private videos, and until you get comfortable with being in front of the, and the only thing in front of the camera is my artwork in my hands, and unless my head gets in the way. Oh, that's your business name. Oh, it's Periwinkle Persian. Okay, let's go look for that. Periwinkle Persian. Thank you. Oh, I got a T in there. Am I spelling it right? I'm getting all the kitty cat names. Periwinkle. Oh, it's all one word. Periwinkle Persian. Let's try it as all one word. There you are. Well, let's subscribe. You have a new subscriber. Don't forget, when you subscribe, to hit the bell, the all bell. Sometimes because I've got the dark mode on here, when it first comes on, it comes on as personalized, and the all kind of falls up here at first. Well, let's hit the personalized and see the all on the dark mode. Sometimes I miss that all being up at the top. So there, let's see what you've done. First journal flip through, a Dollar Tree haul, practice watercoloring. You've got some playlists out there. So we'll go back and watch your flip through after I'm finished this morning. And you got a new subscriber. You have 8 subscribers now, but ooh, you should come in as Periwinkle Persia. You should come in that way. You would get some. You come in and start chatting with us, and you'll get some. I know the gals will subscribe to you. We've got a nice little art community going on here. So, but maybe you're just content not having a whole lot right now. It's up to you. Yep. Says you got me now. Oh, there you go. Michelle's laughing. Aw. You got 2 new subscribers, 3 new. You're growing. Look, you grew 3 subscribers in less than 15 minutes, and I can't grow 3 subscribers now in 3 months. YouTube has done something to my subscribers. I tell you, it's stalled out there. And usually I get 1 or 2 subscribers a day, and it was growing at a nice rate. And then they made that change to that digit, and my channel isn't growing anymore. And I've been complaining to them about it. I don't mind if they take away bogus accounts, but when I see that I've been unsubscribed to some accounts that I know I watch, and I go back, like this weekend, I went back and I was unsubscribed to Sharon Marlowe and LP Red Flower. So there's something screwed in there. There's something screwed in their algorithm. And to get them to admit that is like talking to a, well, brick wall. Almost every time they put out a new creator video now, I comment on it. Maybe someday they'll read my comment and, well, maybe we should go check that. Or maybe they know what they're doing. Maybe they're intentionally blocking some of the small channels from growing. That's what it feels like. Why they would do that, I don't know. But, well, I know. Because if you get to 10,000 subscribers, you get more. You get more YouTube benefits. You get more options, like stories and things like that. So they probably hold some channels back. I'm pretty sure they do. I mean, that's their privilege, but yet when you're working so hard to grow your channel and they take away your subscribers, that's mean. That's mean. Oh, we don't do those. Those are legitimate bogus accounts. Well, then if they're legitimate bogus accounts, give me a report so I can. So I won't. If I just want to look at it, I'm not going to go hit bogus account links. But if I see a link on there, somebody I know, by the way, give me an account of who you unsubscribed me to too. They don't listen to me. All right, I think I got most of the negative space. I do think that they help their larger accounts more than they do their smaller accounts. Under 10,000 is a pretty small account to them. That's pretty small to them. You have to be at least 30, 40, 50,000 before they start even considering you might be a viable large channel. And then the ones that get up that number, they start promoting them more. And that's, truthfully, that's how the algorithm works. The more views you get and the more subscribers you get, the more they promote you. And they even say that. But problem is, it to me, is when they take away your views and subscribers. And I know they take away views because I was tracking it. I quit tracking it because it discouraged me so much. I would have a certain number of views and I would take a screen print. In our dashboard area, we can see the number of watch time and views we get. And I'd come back 2 or 3 days later and it'd be 4,000 less. Don't tell me you don't mess with things. All right. That's just the way it is. I'm pretty happy with my art community, though. I'm happy with you gals that come in. You guys keep me going. You keep me going. If it weren't for you guys, I would be so darn discouraged that. So they'll probably take you away. Michelle says, save money, true. However, that little bit a small channel gets is so far from being noticed to a large company. Yeah, that they are a big company, and you have to, you have to consider they're in it to make money. They're in it to make money. They have to pay for their building, and I don't know if they bought it or if they're renting it, but they got all their overhead costs. They have to have computer hardware that we don't have to have. So they've got costs. They have all their employee costs. They have to pay all the people to run the show. I mean, when I say the show, I mean their operations. And that takes money. So I get it. I get that they need money to run, but I just want them to be upfront with me. That's all I'm saying. Just be upfront with me. Don't tell me I'm a bogus account to somebody and unsubscribe me. And I know that happens because I saw it happen twice this weekend. Both Sharon Marlowe and Linda LP Redflower. LP does a lot of haul videos. She's always going to Tuesday morning. I don't have a Tuesday morning, so I like to watch and see what she gets. And she goes to Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and she does other videos too, but she mainly does the haul videos. You love your Tuesday morning? I sure miss it. I sure do miss it. I'm down here in Podunkville, Nebraska. No Tuesday morning around here to speak of. Okay, now we need to get some of this carved out. I have to travel 100 miles to get to a Tuesday morning. 70 miles. Well, not quite 70. I call it 70 because it used to be 70. I used to have to travel 70 miles from when I lived with my parents when they were still alive. It's a little bit closer. It's probably about between 50 and 60 miles from here, Hobby Lobby. But I call it 70 just because. Yeah. But Norma Branson, she gave me a Starbucks gift card and a Subway gift card. And so I'm going to have to go up there probably after Christmas, just so I can use my gift cards. And do the belt here. Now I think I'm just going to do a straight line. And let's do some little white nicks in here for the light. Okay, now at this point, Well, let's do the hat a little better. We want a band in here. And the feather. I'm really carving small. Tiny, 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 tiny. At this point, what I found that I do, if I take my Sharpie and just kind of, before I ink it up, kind of color it to see where I've carved and where I haven't. Like you can see now, I don't have much detail carved on his shirt. On his face, I've got a lot more, but his eyes are all black. His hat and the feather is not carved out. So that's how it would look if I stamped it off. It looks like he's got black eyes. I've worked more down at the bottom, but I could see where I could do a little more down here. So now that I've kind of colored it in with my Sharpie, I can go back in and start detailing this a little bit more. So so that it looks better. And that's what I did for this little fellow down here. That's what I did for, you can't, this little fellow over here. A little better. And get this carved out here. And the other thing I've been doing is, I put them away. Let me reach down here and get one. I've been taking a little stiff brush here. This one might work. And brushing away the pieces where I can't tell. Sometimes that the eraser kind of holds on to, and so if you kind of get in there and brush some of that stuff away, that helps. But I need to work on his face here. And boy, let me tell you, it's not going to be easy because he's got these whites of his eyes halfway up, and that's not going to be easy to do here. See, I've got a lot more detailing to do on him. Maybe bring his arm out, show his arm a little bit more. And he needs a hand. That hand is shorter. I carved that off. So I might make this, oh, he's got the sword. Let's put the sword there. There. And then he needs to show the sword going up. And then it needs to be carved out in here. Not easy. Not that easy to do. His shoulder there. Yeah, I kind of missed that. I can't clean that up a little. It's not coming out. Carve that out a little bit more. If I can't go down this way. got to work on his face. And where am I going here? There. Hi, Sandra Miranda. What are we talking about? You just stuffed a bunch of unusable scraps into a bag from the trash. It was my fella's corn chip bag, and now my hand smells like Fritos. Oops. Let's see if I can't curve his chin a little bit more. A little bit more, and then let's give him a collar. Sort of. I'm going to put 2 buttons on there. I might put a button in the center. Kind of. It's kind of not easy to do. Carve a little button out there. Come on, get out of there. Let's carve a button up here. Oops. Want it all out there, just a little nick. I really do have to get this stuff up to my face to see what I'm doing. It's not really easy. I think I'll put another kind of, maybe give him a shoulder pad here with the stripes, if I can, going off that way. His face looks bad. He's got this sword coming up here. Let me color that, see what I got going on there. That's how it'll print. Carve that shoulder away too much. Oops. We could just kind of slenderize that a little bit more and make that sword show up a little better if I can. Yeah. The edges kind of get hard to carve. It wants to bend. Yeah. Which makes me kind of want to bring this one down a little more too. Just a little more. Now, let's work a little more on his hat. It's got a band in there. And then this kind of has some white marks for the cap area, the little cap area where it hangs onto the ornament, the top, the cap of the ornament. This is a glass bulb, an old-fashioned Christmas toy soldier. Now I need to carve out a little in here for the buckle. Not always easy. And we'll let this line go clear across there. And I want to put another little button in there, a little something in there. I'm avoiding the eyes. Some little pieces on his shirt. And this is a sword. He's holding on to his sword. I'm not sure that makes too much sense. His cap comes down around that way. I'm not sure I'm going to get his eyes. We'll try it. No, I might have to. Yeah, I might have carved too much there. It's hard to do. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. This is a feather. And it's got a band here. Comes down like that. Takes a lot of practice. Just got to keep practicing. I'm not sure how I feel about his eyes, but I'm afraid to do too much to him. I think that one I kind of messed up. I might have to go back in and fill it in. Now his mouth is just a little smile. It's hard to get in there and get that out of there like I want. Okay, am I ready to, let's just do a little sword, work on the sword here. Let's see, it has a handle that maybe comes right there. We'll put some little marks on it. And maybe his color could be a little bit more defined. I don't know. I think I'm pretty happy with it right now. I'm about ready to stamp her off. Give it some more little white streaks in here. What I did down here. It's hard to get that like I want it. All right, let's see what how he's going to stamp off. I lost the band up here. Another band. Let's stamp him off. I don't know how he's going to look. We might have to clean him up a little, but we'll see. Oh, he's not too bad, is he? He's not too bad for a little glass ornament soldier. I think some of this is, well, that's where I started to carve his little shoulder pad there. I'm going to leave it. His mouth is a little, but I think that's just stamping issue. What did I do with my paint? Let's kind of clean it off a little. Get all those the little ones that I can't see. I'd like to clean up his eyes a little, but if I mess with them too much, I'll mess with them. Maybe a little up here around the hat where I was messing up in here. Up in there, maybe. Where else? See, I almost carved that arm away, but that's okay because I got the sword, and you really can't. He should have a little hand down there, but I carved that away too. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I'm happy with that much of him. The faces, when they get this tiny, are so hard to carve. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it alone. I might need to carve a little out here. And a little there. His mouth. I'm not sure about his mouth. That little white. I can see it, but if I can get to it. Yeah. Let's try him one more time. I'm debating about this area here. Let's leave it alone and try it one more time. Oh, I see a little piece here that needs to be. Ha 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 ha. Huffy puffy. I think I'm going to leave him alone. I might come back later and work on those eyes just a teeny bit, but I think he's going to be okay. So this is the toy soldier. Toy soldier. Glass ornament. So I'll be doing more of these. So I've got 4 now. And I think that makes 15, 16 for my Carve December, 16 stamps that I've done. I'm pretty happy with them. Once you get them all lined up, and I'm thinking what to do. Let's zoom out now. Let's zoom out. Do. Come on. Oops. There. I'm thinking what I'd like to do is do a flip page. Have a page like this, probably on the inside like this, and then have another page that flips open, and maybe even 2, and start and do a Christmas tree, and then, or it could flip open this way too. It could flip open this way, which would probably be better. And do a Christmas tree down this way and put my little figurines down that way, and probably do another one over here in the very end. In the end. So let's go ahead and let's put this here. There's my jester, and this is the bird. This is the postcard. I should stamp that off. Shall we stamp the postcard off? I stamped it off on other things. Let's put the blue, let's put that here. I got it here. Where is it? Here. My stamps. I'll stamp off my baby too. My baby I carved during that live stream, that double dirty dozen, really fast, and it isn't the best. Let's do the postcard. Let's stamp that off. Only I don't want to stamp it off on there, do I? Because it soaks through. Let's get another page. That'll soak through. Here, I could stamp them off over here. Here, we'll stamp them off on this one. Where's my blue sheet? I'll put this under here. I'll stamp my... Well, let's put it here. Let's do it here. Because it was about the time I carved these two that I carved the post office. I mean, the postcard. Carved the post office. Yeah, let's do a post office. We could do a little village. No, I want to finish my glass ornaments. I stamped so many postcards ones this week, last week, that I was so tired of them. There's my postcard. That came out pretty good. I was happy with that. But my little baby, where did he go off to? Where did I put him? There's my soldier. Here he is. My little baby is not a baby. He's more of a child baby, probably more of a toddler than a baby, maybe 9 months old. Oops, I dropped the ink pad. Where did it go? Yeah, get it before it. Honestly. That's a baby. It was carved fast. And it was carved on an older stamping rubber. Probably an old one. I got it at the thrift store. He's got a diaper on. You can hardly see his diaper. Let's see if I can't improve this a little bit more. He's got a diaper on here. That part's not stamping at all, I think. Because he should have, well, there's his knee here, and his other knee is stamping. there. This didn't come off very well in here. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Yeah. And I think I have acrylic paint on this, so I can feel how rough it is as I recarve. And I knew I was using an acrylic paint. And his head gets chopped off up here. It just goes right off the edge. He doesn't have much of a smile. Where's my little... I don't know if I can improve that or not. His little eyes. I'm afraid to mess with him. Yeah, I put acrylic paint on him because I was doing him on a big sheet, and there was no way I was going to put ink on this big sheet. I don't know if I can get, if that'd look too, we'll see what I've done here. Let's see if it shows up any better. Can't make him any worse. Well, you can make him worse. I'll probably carve him again. He doesn't look too much like a baby. Yeah, he's a little better. He's got a little bit more of a smile, not quite. I'm wanting to maybe make his eyes like that. But I don't know if I should or not. It's only a stamp. If I mess it up, I mess it up. Would that look too creepy? Looks like a little alien. Looks like a little alien. I think I'll leave it alone. It looks like a little alien. Really, you should have little eyebrows and a nose and a little mouth. A baby. And a baby should have the head up here with some little hair things. So I think I better leave it alone. He doesn't have any ears. He needs ears. The baby needs ears. I'll have to carve him again. I did him so fast. That, you know, little chubby cheeks. Yeah. his eyes needs to be more round. That's what I need, a little more round. I'll have to carve him again. It was Fast and Furious and a double dirty dozen on Friday night. All right, I'm done carving. Let's put these, for now, I'm just going to put these on the top because I'll be stamping some more. Let's clean this whole area up. I love this book. I'm getting all sorts of inspiration out of here. I want to do some of those baubles. I could do clown, little Aunt Jemima down here, little snowman, little lady down in there. Looks like a teddy bear dressed up here playing a violin. Mickey Mouse, little kitty cat. There's a golden ball. Ooh, I like that one. So I'll be doing more of these. I'm getting inspired. Let's put all this away. What you guys saying to me? I'm off in my own world. Sorry about that. I'll look at chat here in a minute. See, I'm going to keep that pen in there too, and the paintbrush. And let's put this away. Get my erasers. Oh, man, I clean this desk up 4 or 5 times a day, I think. Yeah, right, Mary. Sure you do. And it just turns into a mess when I got my back turned. Let's put these over here. I want to get them all carving tools. This really nice stamp pad that Rhonda sent me. I haven't torn the plastic off. I see it's coming off. That you can do more than just stamp on it, but I want to keep it nice while I have it as much as I can. All right, let's get rid of all the shavings. I emptied my wastebasket this weekend. Fiddlesticks on that. Let's just pick this up. I'm going to do a huge art journal cover. And what I'm going to do is, this is an advertisement ad out of the newspaper, but I love it how it's got the wooden boards. I folded it. It opens up like this. It was a Edward Jones newspaper ad, and I just tri-folded it like that. And this will be the wraparound, and it'll come in this way. I won't have Merry Christmas on it. But it was interesting. I had said that I was going to put a red cardinal on here, and I noticed that there's been some conversation out there about red cardinals, and I thought, oh, maybe that was the right choice. So when I do this paper here, you don't think of it as going this way. I'm going to put my boards this way because I'm going to be cutting this every 7 inches. I can get three. And I'm going to have 2 for giveaway on New Year's Eve morning, the New Year's Eve all-day streamathon with Jean, the musical scrapper. She puts that all together, and she's in Dee Dee's group. And since I stream early in the morning anyway, they asked me if I wanted to do the really, really early morning one, and I said yes. What time is it here? It's almost 6:30. Let's see. Anne, let's see, they're talking to Anne here. Hi, Ray. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Anne. They're asking Anne how many how many she's carved. I didn't see an answer. Let's see. Hi, Elja. Good morning, Elja. Hi, Julie, Topaz, Pearl Girl. Good morning. And saying good morning to Ray and Topaz Pearl. Ray says, Mary has me wanting to do some carving today, but I can't do the small ones. Then do a really big one. If you feel the urge to do some carving and if you have the time, I'd say go for it. Elja says, good morning. Topaz is in the house. Arlene is here. Mary, how are you doing on the erasers? Oh, I have plenty of erasers. I bought 3 more packages at Walmart. I can get them at Walmart now for $1.46 for 3 of them. And I think that's a wonderful price. I've got plenty of carving material. I've got some speedball left, and I've got Ann Lar gifted me all sorts of carving material. So I'm doing fine for carving material. Thank you, Ray. Ray, I'm still working on them. Arlene says, Michelle, Mary's made lots of even border stamps if you have plenty of time. You know, I'm going to try. I'm still cleaning up my channel. I want to do a playlist of just stamps. And I got them scattered around in different videos. So I'm still working on getting my channel cleaned up. But I kind of took a break from that because I wanted to get those postcards out. He's sweet, Mary. Aw, thank you. Thank you, guys. My stamps are primitive. Well, primitive is really cool. Mine are super primitive too, Anne. So just keep carving. You know, the more you carve, just like drawing, the more you carve, the more practice you get, the more, now I'm into taking that pen plus gear pen and I'll carve a little, but then I'll take that pen plus gear and scribble it on there so that I can see what I need to do before I actually stamp it off. And that's really been helping me. But those tiny faces, sometimes I'm tempted just to carve out the faces and leave them blank. But I'm trying. Okay. Arlene says, I'm not even going to try the carving. I only have one hand. I'm sure I could figure out a way, but I don't desire it enough for the frustration. Yeah. If you think you're going to be frustrated doing it, don't do it. And I'm sure you could figure out, you could probably clamp your piece down, your rubber down. You could probably figure out a way to clamp it to a board or something that would hold it to a jig. You could probably figure it out, Arlene. I'm sure you could. Sandra Miranda said goodbye. Mary, too, says bye for now, dear ladies. Such a busy day. Bye, Mary, too. I know you're long gone. Aw, thank you guys for coming. It's buffering for you, Rhonda. I'm sorry. Man, I'll tell you, I'm sick of it, too. But I think we're going to have buffering through the holidays. And I get cynical. It probably won't clear up till next June. All right, I think I'm caught up with chat. Oh, is Tanya in here? Oh, Tanya. Hi, Tanya. Good morning, Tanya Woodward. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so this, to get the background, should not be hard because it's just a light blue and white, and I'm going to be doing it this way. So my bulbs are going to be facing that way because I'm going to do an art journal, an art journal, and an art journal covers. And I'm going to be stamping some snowflakes and maybe putting some little bright star areas in there. And we're going to paint a red cardinal. Let's see. The cover will be here, so the red cardinal will go up over here. And it'll be on the... Well, I might do one on the back, too. We'll see. So red cardinals are going on this. So let's get started. I need my white. I need my blue. And not my I'm see if I can't use up some of this white paint that's yellow. And I think, is that the empty one? That's the empty. Use this up. And maybe just a tinge of black for gray. And I'm going to do the boards first. That shouldn't be hard to do. And then I'll come in and do the stars and the cardinals. I don't know, may not get done till tomorrow. But let's just start. And I almost feel like doing that wax paper technique. I'm going to roll up my sleeves here. I'm going to roll up my sleeves because I don't want to get them all. And I might have to unbutton this blouse. Unbutton the cuff here. Roll up the sleeves. I don't want to get these. Oh, this has a button. Well, we'll just pull it up this way. Let's do the other one. Spelling disaster here if I have these long sleeves in here. Should I do the wax paper? I think I will, but let's get a background on it. I think we'll do a blue-gray background, and then I'll come in with a white board here. And let's do the white. And I might have to cut this one open. Get that gunk off of it. There's paint in there, but there's not as... I might have to cut this one open. Let's cut it open. I want a tinge of black on here too. Just a tinge. I'll do that. And the blue we can keep out. And when I do these, I squeeze this bottle in the middle like that. And then I take these older scissors, and they're Tim Holtz. They cut through everything, and I just cut so I can get as much paint out of these as possible. And flip it over and come from the other side. And these are the scissors. I have one pair that I use for hard things like this, and then I have another pair that I use for the fabric. And let me reach for a paper towel. Whatever did I do with those? I thought I had them out here. On the other side? No, they disappeared. They're probably under my chair. Here they are. Yep, they're halfway under my chair. And I like a brush, but I don't like let's get my palette knife out. I don't like leaving that in the water. I don't like a sopping wet brush. So let's wipe it off a little. It's got a little gunk on it. Okay. So let's get some of this white out here. We need a lot of white. And let's just start here with the boards. And I could probably scrape this. I got a scraper here. Let's get my it's not a scraper, it's a plastic card. Let's go the other way. And then I'll come and do that wax paper technique over this. And we'll get it looking like boards. I must have something. Is that where I put that white paint? Move this over off of the... So I want to get this all put together so I can give it away during my, and I'm going to do 3 of them, 2 for giveaway and 1 for me for the January jam journals. And yeah, I need to finish my December one. There's some little scrappies out there. And I need to finish my December cover, but it's more important to get this done this morning. This shouldn't take too long to do. Now I'm going to come over this with more white. You'll see. I'm just giving it a bluish background here. Boy, that really took care of it, didn't it? Yeah, got a lot on there. Let's set that there. Let's see if I can clean this out. And then I'll just throw this away. I know I used what I could out of it. Or at least I cleaned it. And let's get a little blue and black on there. Just a dab of black. Don't need too much black. Put that blue there. Just a dab. Okay. Let's move this over. And I probably will varnish this. We're going to put snowflakes and stars and a red cardinal on it. This is just the base of it. This is just the base of it. That blue's a pretty blue. I don't want to lose that blue color. Come on, I don't want it crooked. I want it straight. We're going to do Shannon Green's wax paper smoosh technique on this. That's where I learned it from her. I call it hers because that's where I learned it from. I might need a little. There we go. Now, I do think I want a little bit prettier blue. You can kind of see the color in here, but maybe I'm just going to put a stream of blue up at the top here. I don't know if you guys saw me do that. There's a stream of blue up here. I'm just going to drag it down. Probably should have put more. It's such a pretty blue. Yeah. more on here. And we're still going to do Shannon Green's wax paper technique over this. I just want to get a nice base, a blue base to it, so the white will show up pretty. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Get over here at the edge a little more. It's hard to get in there. Let's pull it this way. You need just a tiny bit. Don't want to go on my edge very well. Come on. Now, all right then. Alrighty. So I'm going to dry that off. It's just pretty well just scraped. Here's my inspiration piece right here. This is my inspiration piece. You see, I got mine more blue. Theirs is more gray, but I kind of like the blue color. And I'm going to put a white waxed paper technique over this, but let's hit it with the heat gun. Let's hit it with the heat gun. Let's put this someplace where it will dry. Heat gun alert. Hi, Nina. Good morning. Janet. Is that Janet? Good morning, Janet. What time is it? You're up early, lady. I am working on the January Gem Journal covers. And this will all be painted on the underside, so no worries. Let's see, while it's drying, I'll check chat. Good morning, Janet. Ann says, heavy rain and winds just blew through. There are garbage cans knocked all over down the street. Oh, dear. Well, I'm glad it wasn't a hurricane, Ann. Yeah, Janet Green's swooshing wax paper technique is really fun to do. Hi, Artsy Nancy. Good morning. Sally. Hi, Sally. Oh, I think I'm supposed to be Holly. Good morning, Holly. Is there a Sally in here? Sally, it's canvas. Oh, this is watercolor paper. This is a huge piece of 18 by 24, 140-pound watercolor paper. Who is Sally? Did I miss saying hello to her? Arlene says be back in a bit. Sally, then nice. Mixed media artist. Good morning. Good morning, Sally, and welcome. Looks like you do a lot of mixed media work. This from your ID. We'll have to go visit your channel. Let's go there. Go to channel. Ooh, look at all of that. Sally says she does vintage Christmas art journal. Ooh, that's cool. Portrait journal. She had a contest. Playing cards. Oh, you guys have to go visit her channel. Well, I'm going to subscribe, Sally. I have to turn my phone. Here, let's do the subscribe here. And we'll do the all. You all go visit Sally's channel. Looks like she's got a nice channel going there. Wow. It's always fun to meet new people in your streams. I wasn't watching where the heat gun was going while I was doing that. So Sally, what do you like the best about? Do you have a preference for? Do you like painting or the what mixed media technique do you like the best? Looks like you have some nice things going there. I'll go visit you more after I get done. Janet says, I love tea also. She might have just popped in and popped out. Let's see, Sally, Gertie. Hi, Gertie. Good morning. Good morning to people that I'm missing. Holly is here. Oh, Holly, I goof all the time. Don't worry about it. Good morning, Gertie. Janet says, link to Fitzgerald Friends Facebook group. Yeah. Violet and Janet Violet started it, and Janet is helping her out big time. Fitzgerald Friends. Fitzgerald, of course, stands for Friends in the Box. I think it's dry enough that I can do that. It's got little wet spots in here, but I'm going to do this smoosh technique here. Thank you for linking that, Janet. There we go. Okay. So we need wax paper. And what you do, see, I think I'll start over on this side. And I might move these erasers off of my desk altogether, so I have plenty of room to work here. You guys, I don't know what I'm going to do anymore with all this stuff. All of these things. Here, let's just put my stamps on here. My little cutters, my little stamps. I have the Christmas tree stamp. I don't think I showed you the Christmas tree stamp. I put those on my postcard. Here's the gingerbread ones. And what else do I have here? That's just a scrap one. And I'm making these little bobby pins for my art journal. That's in progress. I have a scrap here I want to carve. I'm getting this stuff off of my desk so that I have room to do this. Let's put those there. Get my ink off here. And I have that's a sleigh that I got at the thrift store, some working tools, fabric, buttons, and the rest of this is scrap. So I got some spray. Yeah. Some more of those little. Oh, here are the other ones. They're called number 2. The larger V blades are called number 2s. I got a pencil sharpener and a sponge. And I think the rest of this can probably just come off like this. I'm getting all this stuff off of my desk. Let's put it right up there if it'll stay. And let's move this. I need room to do this. I'll put it right there. Hopefully that'll put it right on top of my wastebasket. My wastebasket becomes a table. Okay. Alrighty. Now, I need a big piece of wax paper that'll go clear across the, maybe a little larger. What you do is you paint this, and then you turn it up, and you smush it, and I've got paint on the back. So I'm going to paint it mostly white, but I'll add some little bit of tinge of blue and tinge of black. And I guess you kind of want to work fast here. That maybe I'll add a little water to this because this is the bottom of this. I cut that paint open. So add just a little bit more. Make it a little juicier. Let's get a little tinge of blue. Maybe a little in there. That might be too much, but we'll see. And a tinge of black for the gray. Don't want too much. And let's hit this with some water so it doesn't dry out. And I'm going to put a little bit of this nutmeg on it, just a tinge to tan it. Put a little tan in there, a little wood color. Yeah, come on. Now let's go back to some white. I'm going to put more white on here. There. I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe a little bit more white here at the bottom. Some white streaks. Pretty happy with that. All right, so now I'm ready to tip it over and smush it. And I really do need this to stand up. So let me stand up. And then you just smoosh it on here, the Shannon Green smoosh. We'll see how that worked. Ooh. Let's see if I can get some more white down there. I don't know if I can. I'm going to like it. I'm telling you, I'm going to like it. Let's pull it up. Whee! Oops, hit my camera. I'm sorry. Ooh. I might have to come with some white in there, but boy, do I like that. Do I like that. Now I'm just going to put this back here and let this dry so that I can move this over there and do this side. Let's see if I can get some of this white. Just kind of smush some white in there with the dry brush, maybe. Just kind of bring it down. And on the edge here, maybe. This is so fun to do. It's really fun when you have a lot of room. When you're trying to do this in 2 or 3 feet of space, it gets a little hard. Yeah. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's hit it with the heat gun, and I'll do the other side. Let's talk to you a little. Mary, Cheryl is saying good morning. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Cheryl. Maybe Mary will see me like this. Thank you, Cheryl. Good morning, good morning. Mina says the kitties went out. Holly is an early bird this morning. Yes, she is. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, good morning. Suzanne says, has anyone tried the glue bottle? I have the 4-ounce Babe bot, and I love it. Well, I know you got that from Aunt Beck. So she's the only one that I know who's tried it, but I know because I saw you talking to Aunt Beck about it in one of her streams. So oh, you answered my question a way back, Sally. When I do my streams, usually what happens is I get all involved in doing my art, and then I'll come back and I'll review chat. Everybody, welcome Sally here. Hit her icon. Go subscribe to her channel. She's got a nice channel going there. I think you'll find a lot of nice things over there. This will be my January cover for the gem journals, Cheryl. I'll be cutting them. This is my inspiration. This ad, it was an Edward Jones paper ad. I cut it out of our newspaper. And of course, I had the more advertisement on here. But I love how the boards go across. And when I make these, I'll be making the journal cover facing this way, and I'll make it 7 inches tall in height. And then it'll be the pages themselves, the signatures will be 5 inches. So it'll be 7 by 5. And then I'm going to put, I don't know about that bulb there. I think I'm going to put a red cardinal, Janet. I think I'm going to put red cardinal on these. And I have the snowflake stamp. I'll be putting snowflakes, and it looks like there's some, there's stars. And it looks like there's just kind of some little bursts of white light in there. But yeah, that's going to be for my January gem journal. And I'm going to be making 3 of them. I can get 3 out of this piece. And cutting it here, and then the last piece down here. I'm going to give 2 of them away in the New Year's Streamathon, which is December 31st. And I'm kicking it off at 4:30 a.m. Central. And I'm going to give one away real early in the morning, maybe around between 5 and 5:15 for the early birds. We have a lot of early birds that come in here, and then we got a lot of late birds because I know you guys need to sleep, but this way, if I give away 2 of them, I can kind of accommodate both of you, and they're not hard to make. They're not hard to make. Let's see what else you guys are saying to me. Hi, Sue Thomas. Good morning. My oldest cat, Miss Kitty, wants breakfast, and she's relentlessly annoying. Ah, Holly. Let's see. I left off with Suzanne asked if anybody's tried the Baby Bot glue bottle. Holly says she's not awake. Janet said Cheryl's saying good morning. Maybe Mary will see me like this. Thank you for liking it, Cheryl. Craft with Gertie is in here. Good morning, Gertie. And Ilja. And Sally says, thanks, Ann. Sally says, Craft with Gertie showed you love back. And just subscribe to Sally. I'm kind of filing back through chat while my page is drying a little there. Ray says, good morning. Sally, here's where Sally talked to me. She says, I painted and taught painting for over 40 years. Oh, wow. But I love working in my journal and also cold wax and oil painting. Wow, cool. Well, welcome, Sally. We're glad to have you join us. I have a feeling we have a lot to learn from you. We love our mixed media artists. Okay, they're all saying good morning. A lot of good mornings up here. So I think I caught everybody. I'm back to where Janet dropped the link to the Vibbsville Friends group. Vibbsville Friends is a Facebook group that Violet started and Janet is helping her out. Mina says, I'm back. I'm chowing down and I have hot tea. Well, you stick with us, Sally. Sally, I usually stream consistently on Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 7:30 Central Time, or 7:30, scratch all that. Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 4:30 a.m. Central. I like coming on real early in the mornings because I get to talk to a lot of international people and I get a lot done in the mornings. I also stream on Friday nights at 7:30 Central. Now, on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, those are optional streams for me. Like this morning, I may or may not stream depending on if I get up. Feeling or something. If I need a break, I may not stream, but Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, if I stream, it will be real early in the morning. They also have, we have several streamers in here. Aunt Beck's not in here this morning, but Aunt Beck's Creations, she streams now on Wednesday afternoons around 3 p.m. her time, Eastern time. And then again on Thursday afternoons. Lisa, My Eclectic Life, she streams Monday night. She'll be streaming tonight at 7 p.m. Central. Tanya McGuire streams on Sunday afternoons. Tanya and Lisa do a lot of projects together, like they're doing Carvedecember together this month. This is getting pretty dry. Then we got some new streamers. Lucia McGill streams, I think she says Saturday mornings work the best for her, but she works, so it kind of depends on how her work week works. And Sharon Marlowe streams now. I think she's going to stream on Saturday afternoons around 4 and Wednesday nights, and they're still working that time out. Sharon's a newbie streamer. So that's kind of our crowd of streamers. Of course, Dee Dee Willingham, she'll stream this morning at 7:30 Central Time, 8. And I'm just, I don't consider myself a professional artist, Sally, just so you know. The gals in here know I just come in to have fun. I just come in to have fun. So let's paint this up again. I really like adding that tan to it. You can kind of see it a little in here. Let's see. I need some of a tinge of black. Am I doing the painty side yet? Am I? Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah, I'm just somebody who likes to come in and play. I like to do giveaways and my art, such as it is. I won't call it professional art. I'm not into all of that. I don't sell anything. I don't sell anything. That's not the purpose of my channel. My channel is just to come here and have fun. And this paint is awfully thick. I'm going to add some water to it. Set it down so I can put my... What? You don't consider yourself a pro either? You've just been doing it a long time. That kind of makes you a pro. Yeah, and I'm known for not keeping up. I'm known for overcommitting. Let's put it that way. I tend to overcommit on things, so that's one of my goals for next year is not to overcommit. Got a lot of blue in there. Ew, this has a gunky. I don't get it. We don't want gunk. Although gunk would probably make the texture if I didn't leave it on there and get it off as soon as it does its thing. Yeah, we like to have new people show up and join us. We always like to have new people join us. And you'll be seeing, if you come in here often, you'll be seeing links to the other channels. Janet, I don't know if she's eating breakfast. She usually drops a lot of links. Mary, add a drop or two of the Prussian blue. Okay. Let's do that. Hold on a minute. Let's put this up here. Put it. Now, I got it right here, Suze, but I didn't do it there, so I'll have to go back and do it, I guess. It's really thick. This is Artesia paint. And this is a really thick paint. I don't need much to do this. That's probably enough right there. And let's take my brush and move that bottom one around a little. And let's just... How's that, Suze? Don't say more. All right. I want a lot of white on here because my background is blue and the white will pop out. All right. Now I need to stand up again. Now I'm going to have about 1.5 inches where I'm going to have to, maybe I'll do from the edge into the center. Hold it. My chair is caught on the mat. Standing up is a job. Now, forgive me if I bump the camera. It's not the easiest thing to get this. Come on. Yeah, it's folding up here. It's smushing against each other. Ooh, that makes kind of a nice texture. All right, I'll start from the bottom. Come on. Yeah. It folded up on itself here. I need 4 hands to do this. And of course it's crooked. That just makes it smushy. It's not straight. Come on. I don't want to tear it either. Smushy smush. And this makes a really nice kind of like a, well, see, it was too dry. I let it dry too much. Let's see if I can get some more white on there. I tore it there. Let's get some more white on it. Let's wet this. Put some more white. I need to use up this white anyway. Trying to avoid that gunk in there. Yeah. Let's see how that works. Let's see if I can't get more white on that. It's kind of a jelly print technique in a way. Jelly print before you jelly printed. That's a little better. I might have to go in with some white. See if I can't get some more of this off. It's never the same, but the first 7 inches will be a journal, but I needed more white on here. All right, I think this wax paper is about ready to be tossed because it's tearing here. Yeah, it gets hard to handle when it gets gunky like this. It folds up on itself. All right, I am not happy totally with that, so I'm going to come in with some. And my chair is 3 feet away now. Let me move my chair up closer and come in with some more white to even it out with the other. Oh. Your Prussian blue with the white turns this kind of a cobalt blue, Suzanne. All right, let's go in this with some more white. Just kind of pull it down. I might have to get out some more. I've kind of used up what's in the bottom here, except I'm trying to avoid that gunky piece. Yeah, but probably need to throw that away. And my brushes. So let's just dry brush kind of some more white on this. Let me get it out. I think this white is a little juicier. I can tell as I shake it. That other white was getting old. Just kind of make some boards here. And I could probably smush wax paper down on that. I kind of like that area. Let's try this. Rather than painting the wax paper, let's just take a new piece and come down on it this way. See if I can't just smush this out a little. It needs some white right in there. Yeah, that's a little better. I don't know. I just play with it. Now I'll be putting board streaks in here for the boards. Or the boards come together. Yeah, I like that. I don't like that so vivid. I like it, but I like it pushed into the ground. All right, I think I'm about done with this. I think this is pretty good. Let's go ahead and dry it off, and let's put my brush in the water. I'll have to definitely have to change my water this morning. All right, while that's kind of air drying, I'm going to look at chat again. Woohoo! I'll just let you look at that board. We don't want woodcraft, and Amazon wants. We don't have woodcraft, and Amazon wants $20. Hi, Aunt Beck. Good morning. Good morning, Aunt Beck. Janice. Good morning, Janice. She says, "Oh man, I would have laid the wax paper out to dry." I have done that before. But I didn't this morning because I just don't have room for it. I've done it before and used it as collage, Janice. Hi, Maria. Good morning. Hi, Ruth. Good morning, Ruth. Beck, no worries. Won't happen again. Barb, we got the glue bots at Woodcraft. Barb says Lee Valley has the glue bot. The glue bot is a special little tool that Aunt Beck has started using, and she has demonstrated it before. You feel it. I think you feel one side of it. Beck can describe it, but you put the cap on it, and it puts a pressure in there, and it makes it easier to glue. And Beck has good things to say about it. I've never tried it. They're saying good morning to Ruth. And Beck says, I kind of like how it goes from blue to white across the page. Yeah, Aunt Beck, I don't know what I did with my, it's going to be, let me set my phone down. It's going to be white boards. It's going to be, this is my inspiration. And my journal is going to be cut horizontally. Here, 7 inches, and 7 inches down here, and 7 inches down here. And I'm going to get 3 journal covers out of it. But I need to do the board grooves in here. And then I'll be doing stars and snowflakes. And I'm going to put red cardinals on it, I think. But I probably won't the red cardinals on this morning. Let's see what else we're talking about. You like the blue more too? Yeah. The blue's pretty. I kind of like it. This has got tinges of blue, but it's a lot of gray on here. Beck, I saw you disabled comments on one of your vids. Oh. Did somebody say something mean now, Beck? Let's see. I don't know. YouTube's I don't know if Aunt Beck did that on purpose or not, but this morning Arlene came in and said that she clicked on one of my videos that my video I put up last night, said the video wasn't there. But I go to it and it plays, and somebody else this morning went to it and it played. And then the other morning, Cheryl said that one of my videos was showing up twice. And I went and looked at it, and it only showed up once for me, but she said, I swear I saw it twice. And she went back and looked, and it wasn't twice. So I think sometimes YouTube gets a little flaky. Thank you, Sally. Howie and Tippy insisted on going out. And Beck says, we don't have to go anywhere today until tonight at dinner at Applebee's. Yum, to see the young man Scott encouraged to join the service. He's back in town and wants to see Scott. Oh, that's cool, Aunt Beck. Have a great time. I hope Scott has a good time with him. That's really neat. Okay, I think I'm up with you this morning. And Beck says, good wet Monday morning. It must be raining. Sue says she's a troublemaker. Hey, you're a good troublemaker, though, Sue. We like you. Vanessa, is Vanessa in here? Did I miss saying, oh, there she is, way back at 7:05 a.m. I'm only 15 minutes late and saying good morning, Vanessa. Good morning. Yeah, Sally says she does the same things with overcommitting. Good, Sally, you found the right place. We'll overcommit together. I made a resolution to not commit to so many challenges and everything, and I've already broken my resolution, and it's not even January. Art should always be fun. Okay. Darla's here. Sue Thomas is in the house. If she hasn't left. Yeah, Barb. Barb says our punches are pretty pricey too, like 30 or 40 range. If we didn't have the coupons, that would be about what they are here. Those punches can get pretty pricey. Oops. Put my phone back up here. All right, let me have a sip of coffee. I made hazelnut coffee this morning. I want to put my boards in here. And I think I'm going to scratch them in with the bottom of a paintbrush, maybe with black paint. But let's dry this over here a little more. Heat gun alert. And Becky was showing a video yesterday morning. I miss her lives, Aunt Beth. I was up later last night, or Saturday night. I did Beth Schuler's Pick 10 challenge, and I was up late editing it. And of course, I kind of slept a little later on Sunday morning. So I don't always get to watch Aunt Beth's impromptu streams. I'm always missing them. I'm always off doing something. But I watched the replays, and she was showing a Happy Mail package, and she included those cute gnomes. Aunt Beth has been drawing the cutest little gnomes, and so Lucia sent him some gnomes, doll gnomes. Really cute. And I forget what else she sent you, a whole bunch of stuff. And she had Christmas. Oh, I have Happy Mail to show. Happy Mail. Hold on one second. It's in by my recliner. I have some Happy Mail to show you guys. I got some Saturday. I got painty hands. Let me get my Happy Mail. It's right here by my chair. I forgot to bring it in. I got a Christmas card and I got a Happy Mail from Violet. I had to laugh at Violet. She said, "Don't get too excited, Mary. It's just stuff." And I'm going, "Stuff? Yay!" So there's the Happy Mail. Let's open the card first. The card I think is from Holly. Thank you, Holly. I dried off my palette knife here. I cleaned my palette knife. Let's open Holly's Christmas card. I'm going to have a nice section of Christmas cards in my journal. Oh, morning paper's coming. Oh, squeaky front door. I love our squeaky front door. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Ooh, that would almost look pretty on here, wouldn't it? Trees. Maybe I'll work some of these pretty trees in there, Holly. I don't know. It's boards. We'll see. That is pretty. All glittery. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can see the glitter. It says, "Mary, may your Christmas be as peaceful as new fallen snow. Merry Christmas, my friend. Thanks for the inspiration, Holly Dalton." Thank you, Holly. That'll go in my art journal with the other Christmas cards. Now, this came from Violet. I laugh and she says, "Don't get too excited, Mary. It's just stuff." I'm going, "I'll take your stuff. I'll take it. Thank you for sending." And my goodness, she paid what? Almost $9.50 to send this package to me. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. This is from Violet. I thought I don't know. I guess I can be careful here. And since she didn't paint the envelope or anything, so I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to cut it down the center here so I can get this stuff out better. Being careful. I see some crochet work in there. Violet does beautiful crochet work. Let's pull that out so I don't snip it. Ooh, what did she do? What did you do, Violet? I thought that was hard to get in there. Postcards. Yay, she's going to make me homesick for Wisconsin. Violet is in Wisconsin. We'll come back and look at those. What did you do, Violet? All right, I think I got it all. There's nothing on there but the postage, so let's see what she's done here. I got painty hands. I apologize. She's got a letter. Oh, my. Shall I read all of this to you? I noticed that you like vintage postcards, and so I'm sending you some for you to do whatever you want. I purchased them very cheaply from a friend who was cleaning her mother's home. Well, I'm not going to cut up anything like that. I'll probably put them in my art journal along with Christmas cards. You will see the surname on the cards is spelled differently, although they're from the same family. My friend gave me this information about the cards in her family. So I'm going to skip this big paragraph until I'm sure I can read it. Mary, at least one of the pictured postcards was of a large family outside of a house. And this is what my friend told me about that picture. I can't remember now if I included it in your package, but the story is interesting regardless. The huge family reunion outside of the house, right? Neat shots. I wish I knew who they all are. I believe that they are the family that stayed in Bellevue. Oh, when my part of the family moved west to Kansas, the branches remained close, and over the years, more of it they moved to Kansas to join the other branch. Isn't that all interesting? I have a lot more cards, maybe a few hundred. Oh my goodness, Violet, that she sent to me. If you ever need more, let me know. I'm happy to share. Aw, Violet, thank you for sharing with me. I appreciate that. There's a whole section in here I didn't read because I'm not sure how personal it is. If Violet says it's okay, I'll read it. And then she just put a little note that says Mary. And here are the postcards. Suffolk Villages over in England. Cornish pastry. Oh, I love that cottage. Isn't that cool? And this is Stonehenge. And this looks like it's down at the Panama Canal. A beautiful day in Big Fork, Montana. And Palorina. And this is interesting. This is York. It says York. I'm not sure what that is. Is that in England? Oh, I bet it is. Huh. It's got kind of a pathway going down. I don't know what that is. Kind of here. Very interesting postcard. Now, what's this? Oh, no. Look at this. These are postcards. Look what she's done here. Oh, my. She said, don't get too excited. That's a fail, Violet. Look at, she's included. Oh, look at these. Oh, these are wonderful. This is one of those funny romance ones. It says she. They say beauty is only skin deep. He. I'm from Missouri. Oh, these are wonderful. Oh, my. Oh, these are beautiful. The pen is mightier than the sword. Oh, is Violet in here? Oh, wow. Hi, who is that? Delio Y Mistrio. Good morning. Hi, Painty Girl. And we got some new visitors in here today. Good morning, good morning. He says, beautiful day. Well, beautiful day to you. Hello. Are you Italian? It looks like it might be Italian. Is your name Italian or are you Spanish? I don't know that language, but you're saying you're talking English. No, you say no. Then are you Spanish? Or what country are you from? Your name looks like it might be Italian or you're Spanish. Okay. Well, welcome. Good morning and welcome. We do a lot of mixed media in here, most of us. Oh, Puerto Rico. Okay, Puerto Rico. All right. Well, good morning and welcome, welcome. I'm going through a Happy Mail package. My good friend Violet, she said, don't get too excited. She says it's just stuff. She sent me, oh, look at this crochet work, but she sent me all these vintage postcards, 2 packs of them. She says, Mary, if you need more, I have them. I'm going, oh my goodness, look at these. These are wonderful. I do have postage and writing on the back on some of them here. Oh, I'm going to have to go through these more carefully. Oh, wow, Violet. These are wonderful. What a lovely gift. See, this makes me happy. This makes me happy. Puerto Rico was so lovely to visit in the 1980s. I went on a cruise with Aunt, and one of the stops was Puerto Rico. Do you do art? Delio? Is it Delio? Like D-E-L, like Del, like Meridel? Is it Delio? Am I pronouncing that correctly? We do art in here. Are you do you do art? We don't do professional art. So even if you are not a professional, if you do art, you'll fit in with this group. What year are the postmarks? This one is in Manitou, March 1903. Manitou, Oklahoma. This is 1913. This one is written on, but it's not postmarked. See, this is why I get so mad at the post office now. They're not canceling the postcards. And that kind of disappoints me because now, when we send our postcards, we want the stamp on there so that 100 years from now, we can look at the postmark. And they hand cancel them. So I've gotten some postcards back that doesn't even look like it's been canceled. And I'll tell you, that's really disappointing. We don't even get this beautiful stamp on them. But Rhonda, bless her heart, she sent me some stamps that have the cancellation. He says, Mary, this is for when you get postcards that haven't been canceled. This is 1916. Oh, well, let's turn them over and look at them. These are just, oh, look at that. I might put this one in my November journal, but I will not glue it down. I'll either put it down with my bobby pin. Look at my hands. I'll either put it in with a bobby pin, embellished bobby pin, or I did get some little larger plastic sacks in. These are just wonderful. I'm not going to go through them all. I'll go through this sack, but you can get an idea. What a wonderful gift. She could not have, she could not have done anything better than this. Some Easter ones, a birthday one. Happy birthday. Ooh, this one's pretty. Many happy returns of the day. There's one underneath of this. Oh, wow. A loving message just to say, hey, see, that's how I want my illuminated letters to look. Only, look, it's in a book. Oh, I love that. Wow. Oh, wow. Just stuff, huh, Violet? Don't get too excited, Mary. It's just stuff. Look at this. That would make a perfect stamp. It's just stuff, Mary. Don't get excited. Well, too late now. This is an embossed one. It's a happy birthday, 22nd, 1916. Aw, I have a suspicion you're going to write soon. Aw, and she sent me a double deck of them, though. Oh, I'm not going to get all of these out because you've seen them. And look at the crochet work. Ignore my dirty hands, please. Look, she did a heart and a little round variegated circle. These will go in my art journal. Oh, and this one's darling. Look at the flower. Look what she's done there. Isn't that beautiful? Sorry that I've got the dirty hands. Here's a puffy one, kind of like a pom-pom one. I'm sure this is what they call surface crochet. They do all the little chain stitches there. Wow, that's really nice. I love that. Some little flowers. Thank you, Violet. I love your stuff. Here's another little variegated flower. And then some white snowflake ones. Aww. I feel like I'm touching them with my dirty hands. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Thank you so much, Violet. I appreciate these so much. You made my happy day. You made my day happy. What day? What time is it? Oh, I need to sign off. Dee Dee is on. I'll finish this probably tomorrow morning because this needs to dry good anyway. I might later this afternoon or tonight when Lisa's on, I might just sit here and put in the boards. And then tomorrow I'll do the snowflakes and bulbs and the cardinals and we'll finish it up. So let's leave this paper down here and I'll put the happy mail here so you guys can see it. And Holly's card. Can't forget that. And I carved 2 stamps this morning. Can I find them? Well, it'll only show up as one. I'll show I carved this little toy soldier glass ornament bulb. And then on the back is the little glass. I think it was originally a Santa, but mine's not a Santa. Mine's more like a little boy dressed up for a Christmas program. So that's what we did this morning. And then the background here. So I need to get off. Dee Dee is on, Dee Dee Willingham. If you Google Dee Dee, not Google, if you just search for Dee Dee Willingham. So everybody have a great day. Don't forget Lisa streams tonight at 7:30 Central. And that's Lisa, My Eclectic Life. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. I will be streaming tomorrow morning. Bye.